Hello everyone, my name is Thomas King, a learning designer from the Center for Innovation and Learning and Teaching. In this video, we're going to be looking at how a number of different courses have structured their Vula sites using some of the new tools and techniques that have been developed during the 2020 emergency remote teaching period. We'll start with SLL 1074S, which is an introductory Spanish course. You'll see that this course has used the overview tool, a standard feature in Vula, and on the overview tool page have included a number of different information points that are relevant to emergency remote teaching. Here we have some general information about the semester. Here we have information about the various communication tools, including a QA tool, a WhatsApp group, and some contact information. We have information on the course outline, which we'll be visiting in a moment. And we actually have an introductory video filmed by the lecturer explaining the course. Moving to the course overview or course outline tool, this you'll see is a lessons page on Vula. And on this lessons page, the lecturer has outlined the various different important information that students need to know before going into the course. So we have some generic information on course administration, the course conveners, lecturers, tutors, and so forth. Information about communication. In this case, we're looking at the announcements tool, the QA tool, and the WhatsApp group. We have information about the course structure, so how the material is going to be made available to students, what synchronous meetings, in this case using the Zoom tool, and the various kinds of conversation classes and language labs, as this is a languages course, which obviously requires synchronous and voice-activated systems, in this case using Zoom. We have information on the prescribed textbook for the course, the various tests and assignments that students will be required to complete, the various project work and quizzes there, information about the duly performed requirements, the late submissions, penalties and procedures policies, and the course dates. Next, we're going to be looking at the Fr1 Course Site. This is financial reporting, which has two separate class codes attached to it, as seen over here. Instead of using the overview tool, Fr1's course convener has decided to use a lessons tool page instead. It's a standard lessons page, which they've just used a number of different features of it. So you can see, instead of having the announcements tab on the right, we just have a full-length lessons page. Like with SLL, we have various information about the course, including some very key important information about who takes the course and why. Information about viewing the videos, and you'll see this lecture has used the lecture videos tool, and have included here information on how to access the transcripts, how to download the video in various different sizes and formats, and where to find PDF copies of the transcripts of the video. And you see that's been attached over here. So very useful for students who want to download it, who have either very low internet access, or for whatever other reason prefer to read through the video rather than watch it. Here we have a course schedule with the various different weeks and the topics of said week, including break information. Here, instead of typing out the information about the relevant course policies such as DPR and prerequisites and so forth, the lecturer has decided to simply upload a PDF document using the Embed Content on Page tool. Over here we have information about the assessments, when they're going to be, and what kind of information the various tests are covering. You have a section here for students with very limited access to Vula, so how to cater for those students who may be in rural areas or otherwise lack connectivity. And lastly, we have a closing checklist for students to work through themselves, checking that they understand all the information about the course and how to move forward with it. Our third course site we're going to look at is EE 2048F. And we're just going to look at briefly how this course has used the course outline tool instead of a lessons page or an overview page. The course outline tool consists of a number of different items that you can use in a drop-down format. And all they've done here is created quite simple tables with relevant lesson information, dates, assignments, and due dates. And of course, this tool allows you to add attachments to your course outline tool if you want to upload, say, a PDF document with this information already represented. Now, you will have noticed from the financial reporting site and from SLL that these courses use a lot of what look like bespoke graphics. So the little icons over here, there's some text boxes, there's some yellow bars, there's special alert boxes and so forth. Similarly with financial reporting, we have these welcome boxes, these quick tip boxes, etc. These informations are in fact part of a new standard package for developing your own course site. And we're going to show you how to do that now. So we're going to head to our Vula homepage, and we're going to go to Create New Site. Now, instead of the normal option of building your own course site, we're going to Create Site from Template. Can you see there's only one option, which is the 2020 course template site? I'm going to select that. And of course, we're preparing for 2021, so select that, and then go to your roster selection. Here, as usual, you will find your department and your course code. Because we don't have one of those for this purposes, we're going to skip this. And we're just going to show you this sample course instead. Moving to our new site, you will see we have a lot of pre-arranged topics and headings for you to look at when designing your own course. Over here we have our overview block, which is pre-populated with information and some guides for you in these yellow highlights on what to replace. And we have a course outline in a lessons format page with these various aspects of course administration, communication, structure, prescribed readings, and so forth that you saw on the SLL course already outlined on the page for you. So all you need to do then is get the relevant information from your course handout and put it into these various blocks. Or follow the Fr1 example and upload your course policies as an existing PDF document. So we in the Vula team have been trying to facilitate this process of designing nice, visually attractive Vula sites through the use of the course template tool, and we'll be talking more about the other aspects of that tool in the video on lessons.